Morning, everybody. It's 4:37 in the morning, and just got off of work, and my other two buddies from GAC, Dale and Danny. It's all Dale's fault. He started it, but Dale did a thing about. Oh, where did I put it now? It's called Portrait of an Atheist or something or other. Here I find out Dale's an ordained minister. Way to go, Dale! God, Dale is like the epitome of the intellectual. And guy just blows me away. I mean, thoroughly blows me away. Not only does he blow me away, not that Danny doesn't. Danny, I mean, Danny's, ex-Royal Marine. Anybody who doesn't know what that means, just look up badass. And that pretty much will take care of that right there. It's kind of interesting. For three completely different people, we have some pretty similar views. I don't know, I'm not really big on the prickly issues. I don't know why it's part of my nature, but it's not part of my nature to really jump in someone's face and tell them how they should live their life. So when you say abortion, drugs, gay rights, death penalty, except for like economy, pretty much you're jumping in someone's face and telling them how they gotta be. One thing I really loved hearing about Dale, though, is his arguments. He can take a very unpopular topic, and yet he says stuff that just makes complete freaking sense. I guess I'm going to be just kind of jumping around back and forth with this. But like he's saying, a guy can down a 12-pack and kill a family of 4. And, that's one thing, but a guy's smoking a joint or having a whatever, the small quantity in his pocket, they're putting him in prison next to, murderers and rapists. That doesn't make sense. I realize that with any particular drug, be it legal or illegal, I think the quote-unquote legal definition of a drug is something that changes your what is the word? Like physiologically changes you or something. And then somebody pointed out, well, what's food then? That changes you. But what it really comes down to is some people have self-control and other people do not have self-control. And it doesn't matter if it's with drugs, it doesn't matter if it's with alcohol, if there's a great saying out there, too much of anything will kill you. And if we are in America, the home of the free, taxing this stuff, oh my God, we'd be out of debt so fast it's not even funny. And they were even throwing out some statistics, and It's crazy how much money we spend. I guess we're going to the death penalty. Um, we're a capitalist country. Why are we paying for people to be in jail? I mean, if they're found innocent, if every person that was put in jail had to produce a profit enough to support the jail and put food in their mouth, if someone was wrongly accused, they're producing a profit. Should be no problem paying that guy back who was wrongly accused. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, there are prisons in the world that basically they just hold you. It's not their job to feed you. And you better hope that you treated your family very well, because unless your family is bringing you food or someone else who loves you, you've got a real serious problem. And I think that would bring a lot of families together, especially the people that are most likely to go out and cause trouble. I think they treat their families a whole lot better, knowing that, you know, gee, these are my my lifeline if I get tossed in. So that's my view on prison and the death penalty. I mean, you know, it's silly that we're paying $700,000 or whatever to put someone to death. And I'm not saying we necessarily have to do that, but I mean, if they're in jail, they should be producing for themselves. And if that's where they've got to rot because there is no death penalty, or if they want to instill that in, you know, whatever, I'll leave that up to greater minds than myself to contemplate. Gay rights. There are a ton of people out there that are gay. You know, what they do is what they do. I don't have a view on it. I made 2 videos ago, like, everybody thought that I was like a gay bash. It's like, I'm not a gay basher. You know, there are people I've gone to school with that have been gay, and, you know, I'm not going to tell them get away from me or whatever because of that. You know, what you do behind closed doors is what you do behind closed doors. I saw it as an opportunity to make a funny about a cat and a rabbit, so I milked it for all it was worth. I mean, what people do is what people do. I'm not, you know, as long as no one's, you know, making me do something I don't want to do, you know, whatever. Abortion. God. Big landmine. I would have to say, though, that it comes down to, it is the woman's body. It should be her choice. And, and clearly there are people that are not. Remember I was talking about control? You have to have control over your drug intake, alcohol intake, food intake, whatever intake, you know, it is. You know, sex is an intake. You need to have control over that, and if you don't have control over that, I don't know if they should put you with a group that's gonna try and help you take control of it or what, but like I said, too much of anything will kill you. And you know, clearly people need guidance better than I can do. Again, I'm going to leave that to the, you know, greater minds than myself. Economy, man, no brainer. The kinds of, you can get a quote-unquote electric car, which is nothing more than a golf cart, and you can get up to $6,000 back on your taxes. And I can't believe it, but you can, like, get this thing for free, and this is a bunch of the stupid laws that they're passing now. somebody needs to rein in the morons that we have put in power, because they are the reason that everything is going to hell in a handbasket. So my battery light's blinking, so I'm going to call it a night, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.